That's great. So since now Zoom Master has started the recording, let us start the meeting. Good evening to all my fellow Toastmasters and guests. My name is Toastmaster Pragnesh Dhami, and I am your Sergeant at Arms for today's evening. I'll welcome you all from the bottom of my heart to 412th meeting of our beloved friendly neighborhood club, which is Kanoo Toastmasters Club. Since this is the first meeting after appointing of new executive committee, let us welcome each and everyone present here in the room, and especially our new EXCOM with a big round of applause. Activate our plans. So before we start meeting, let us set some ground rules. Club missions. The club mission is to provide supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. The core values are respect, service, integrity, and excellence. Having said that, topics to avoid, we have three main topics to avoid, which is religion, politics, and sex. The rules for the meeting would be: keep yourself and your mobile devices muted whilst others are speaking. While speaking yourself, make sure no noise making devices are around. Keep your video on and stay connected and fill in energy to the speakers by applauding him after their speeches. Generously use the reaction button to encourage the speakers and actively participate in the poll when it is popped up. And there's a special announcement for our guest. So requesting the guest to send their contact details via Zoom chat to Sergeant at Arms or VP memberships over here. Actively participate in the round robin and table topic sessions to get the taste of the Toastmasters meeting feeling. So now you're all set and ready for a great meeting, yeah? Let me invite our president, Toastmaster Poonam, who in my opinion is extremely hardworking and ever smiling by nature. She have worked extremely hard and the whole last year and kept our beloved club together. I salute her, as have also personally observed her wearing multiple hats and taking up multiple roles in our meetings. So hereby I call upon Toastmaster Poonam to deliver her presidential address. So please welcome her with a big round of applause. Over to Toastmaster Poonam.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Pragnesh, for the wonderful introduction. And welcome to one and all. Thank you for joining us on the 412th meeting, which is also my last presidential address, since I am going to hand over this gavel to somebody much more, I think, enthusiastic and hardworking and ever smiling. Again, just like me, as Pragnesh said. So she's definitely going to take things way too ahead of time. What I realized in the last year is you do not, as an individual, have any boundaries to yourself. If you know, and if you limit yourself in your mind, that's the only limitations you can have. If you want to do something, you can go beyond your own limitations and achieve a lot more than what you can even ever imagine. So that was my last year of tenure with Kanoo Toastmasters Club. I have donned a multiple number of hats, and I can tell you that the most exciting one was to be, actually leading Kanoo Toastmasters as a VP Ed. I think what I could do then was really fun and exciting. Organizing and engaging with everybody in the club was really fun. And I'm sure, Pragnesh, as you take over the role for this year, you're going to have equal fun. It's actually not only an opportunity to obviously grow as a president, but also an opportunity to learn a lot as an individual. So that was one of my favorites, which was last year. And then I donned the hat of president. But this is what I've learned throughout my journey. If you love learning, then Toastmasters is the best platform. And XCOM is no less an important platform. It's one of the most important platforms where you can not only, it's not only about organizing the meetings, it's the organizing of the meeting is just the surface, and you'll realize that what goes behind the success of organizing that meeting is what actually makes you as an individual or a professional successful, so, or as a Toastmaster, as a matter of fact. So with that, I think we are heading to a fantastic year of 2022 and 2023 with a very important goal and with a very great theme, which is kept in mind, understanding what Kanoo Toastmasters Club actually, you can say, really requires in this year. So obviously the theme is not going to be shared by me. It is going, you have to wait because our new president is going to share the theme with you. And she is definitely going to share what we exactly want in this year and how we plan to go ahead about it. We all are damn excited and we have a very good evening planned for all of you. So let's not take too much of time and move forward. I would like to invite our next role player today, who's going to be basically sharing what we've done in the last meeting, what exactly happened, how we had some fun, what we learned, and what could have been done better. Let me call upon Toastmaster Manjunath, who is going to be taking over as the secretary and give you the minutes of the meeting. Over to you, Toastmaster Manjunath.
Yeah, good evening all Toastmasters and then my dear guest. I am Toastmaster Manjunath Shastri. Current year I am the VP Education. Coming year I will be taking over as Secretary, and then I am glad to announce that I will be reading out the minutes of meeting of the previous meeting, that is 411th meeting of Kanoo Toastmasters Club. Before that, I just want to give a glimpse of what happened in the year 2021-22. The meeting started with a grand celebration of 400th meeting of Kanoo Toastmasters, and with a pandemic setting in and then some difficulties, we could conduct around 12 meetings in this year. And Kanoo had a great fun-filled evening with an hatch party in the beautiful waters of Dubai Marina. And then I'm glad to inform you that our members brought some laurels to Kanoo Toastmaster Club. Our Toastmaster Peter achieved the path completion and then he was awarded. And then our senior member DTM Vijay Modiliar won area 24 contest, and then represented our club at DTAC 2022 in humorous category, and he won second place in international division L contest. So overall the year was mixed fruits, I can say. And then we had very quality meetings, though with less attendance because of pandemic and other things. And then we had hybrid meetings also during last year. With this, I hand over this thing to President Poonam.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Manjunath. That was a wonderful year, isn't it? We had hybrid meetings, we had a team event, we had a lot of other online meetings. So we were there all over the place. We also had one physical meeting, which we tried to do completely physical, and also some of the hybrid meetings. So now before I go ahead, I have to introduce to a few members who have joined in and a few dignitaries from Toastmasters. So let me start with our very own Division L Director and DTM Adarsh Metgal. He's been our pillar and support for Kanoo for a very long time. Please help me welcome DTM Adarsh. We also have our incoming area director, Toastmaster Prashant Raj. Please help me welcome him as well. We also have our GE, DTM Shashidhar. Thank you so much for joining us today and giving us your time today, sir. And we have some few guests here, which I'd like them to introduce themselves and tell us how did they come to know about Kanoo and what are they actually looking out for this for in this meeting. Can we start with Nitika, please?
Hi, it's lovely to meet you all. My mom introduced me to Toastmasters as she's very involved in this. She's Rajeshwari. And yeah, I thought I'd give it a shot and see how I can improve my confidence and communication skills. And
That's great. That's great. Thank you so much. You're most welcome.
Thank you.
We also have Dhananjay Gamlat.
Good evening, Toastmaster Poonam and other Toastmasters and friends. I'm Dhananjay Gamlat. I'm from Sri Lanka. Originally, I was a Toastmaster for about 2 years, and I took a break for about 2 years because of my studies and due to personal commitments. So I came here in Dubai looking for an employment opportunity. So the ground that makes me comfortable is Toastmasters. So I located your club in TMI website, find a club. So I connected with Rajeshwari, I think Toastmaster Rajeshwari, and then I found your club. Glad to be here and looking forward to connect with you and improve my communication skills further. Over to you, madam.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. We also have Raja Govindan.
Hi, good evening. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Welcome to
Thank you, thank you. So my name is Raja Govindan. I am from Oman Toastmaster, Division C, Kamban Tamil Toastmaster. So I have been introduced by our Madam Rajeshwari Madam.
Great. Welcome to the club, sir. I hope you all have a great evening and do give us a feedback, even if it's on a personal chat, no problem. But just do give us a feedback before leaving, if you're leaving.
Definitely, definitely. Thank you. Definitely.
Thank you so much to all of you for joining. I'm going to now move on to our next session.
Poonam, Kushal.
Kushal is a member now. We will introduce him. Please help me welcome my brother, who's also a member now, Toastmaster Kushal. It's his first meeting, and finally I made it happen. So yeah, if you want to say who introduced you to the
right. Actually, my sister introduced me to all of you guys, and I'm thankful for this opportunity. All right, and let's get connected towards it, and all of us together, and let's make this more on a bigger scale. Let's do it.
Thank you.
Welcome.
All right then. So now we have a very important session coming forward. We have something really exciting planned by our very own new president, Toastmaster Rajeshwari, who's taking over the throne. Well, I believe that a president requires just not leadership skills, but they also require to be a people's person. They also require to be, I think, one of the best like multitasking people, somebody who knows how to, keep everything together, and somebody who also is ever smiling. So with a lot of energy and enthusiasm, everybody in the Toastmasters fraternity would agree with me that Toastmaster Rajeshwari comes with both the E's, enthusiasm and energy. So let us all welcome her on this stage, and with a lot of enthusiasm and energy and a big smile. Toastmaster Rajeshwari, over to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Poonam. It was wonderful. Good evening, Toastmasters and guests. As you all know, July is known for its heat and summer. It's time for us to gear up to clean our AC filters, both in-home as well as in our vehicles. Plan for a vacation or book for some great, exciting water rides. These are all the common things, yeah? Keeping all these things, normal stuff aside, let's have something new about this month. Any idea how this July name came up from you? Anyone?
I think July was named after the Roman ruler Julius Caesar, because he created the Roman calendar, which we use.
Oh, great fan of Julius Caesar. Yes, you are absolutely right. So July is named to honor the Roman dictator Julius Caesar. So, as guest Nitika has told about him, he actually developed the Julian calendar. So, what is the speciality of Julian calendar? It had only 10 months. Yeah, it was before our regular calendar, what we are using right now. That's called the Gregorian calendar. To honor his contribution, we named this particular days as July. After knowing its origin, let's know about the various other names for July. Any guesses? One is the hay day, hay month, we can say. So it is so simple. Why? Because it is summer, there's a lot of hay around, so dryness around. So it's also called the hay month. Yeah. The other one is these particular months of July, particular days of this month is also called dog days of summer. So you all know summer is on. So what we expect, some unexpected thunderstorms or unexpected heat waves. And previously there were some dog attacks as well. So the name comes as dog days of summer. As a TMOD here, let me briefly explain the sequence of the meeting. Here, in regular meetings, we'll be having a prepared speech, and then you have table topics and the evaluation. But since this is our very first meeting for this particular term, the sequence is as follows. The first session is a very important session for all of us EXCOM members. It is passing on the club gavel, followed by our new induction member induction. Yeah. Then following will be the interesting table topic session where all the guests will have an opportunity to speak up, and as mentioned by our Sir Jatams, we'll get to taste of the Toastmasters. Later, we will dwell into the core of the meeting by what I can say. This meeting is not at all possible without the role players. Let me introduce one by one here. We have our timer for today, Toastmaster Manjunath. He will be taking up the timer's role, and yeah, round of applause for him. And as meanwhile, you must be seeing the green light, orange light, and red light flashing on your screen. So he is very vigilantly working over the timer to see that the entire meeting is taking place on time. Next, we have a very important person, that is a general evaluator. He is DTM Shishidhar Bhairapu. Sir, would you like to explain your general role for the benefit of the audience in 1 or 2 sentences?
Yeah, it would be like the summary report of this meeting, the way how Toastmaster Manjunathan has summarized the entire year performance. I would be just telling how this particular meeting proceedings.
Thank you so much. Next, we have our grammarian, our very new Toastmaster. And what I can say, the greatest point here is he accepted to be one of our EXCOM. So he is none other than Toastmaster Kushal. Could you just explain your role for this meeting?
I'm gonna be on the grammarian part for it, and I'm gonna check it out, and I'll note down a few points wherever I find it out, and then accordingly I'll be dropping them update about it.
Thank you, Toastmaster Kushal. All the very best. Next, Toastmasters is something all about to learn something new. So what is new here? We have a word master who will be coming up with a new word. She'll be introducing it, and she'll be explaining about its origin, its meaning, its usages with different examples. And later she'll be keeping account of how many times this particular word has been used, and that in a particular right way and perfect fill. And the great news is here, the person who will have the highest count will be awarded with a certificate. And yes, if it is an offline meeting, an extra samosa would be the treat there. To do the honors on board, we have Toastmaster Amrita. She is the president of Mahe Toastmasters Club from our own Area 24. And when I asked her, what's the speciality of July for her? What's importance to her for this month, July? She is so happy and excited, and she's on cloud 9 as she has got her most desired intern in this month. Let me give us a brief. Yeah, she's a third year BCom student from Manipal University, Dubai. And she's very passionate about women's rights and volunteering programs for animal shelters. Her hobbies include reading. So, Toastmasters, put your hands together for our word master, Toastmaster Amrita. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Rajeshwari, for such a warm welcome. I'll be sharing my screen. Just hope my screen is visible to you. Okay. So the word of the day for today is elated, meaning very happy or proud. Example, after the concert, I felt elated. The synonyms are thrilled, happy, delighted, excited. The antonyms are depressed, unhappy, sorrowful, and disappointed. I encourage everyone to use the word. Can anyone from the audience voluntarily use the word and make a sentence now? I will just show the meaning. Toastmaster Rajeshwari, would you like to give it a try?
I can give it a try. Yeah. So I was walking to the park the other day and I spotted the ice cream truck and I was very elated because it was a hot summer day and it was, yeah, refreshing.
That's so good, Nitika, sorry.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
So one more person. Okay. Anyone?
I was elated after seeing Kanoo Toastmasters.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. That's very nice. Okay. I'll be back with my report when called upon. Back to you, Toastmaster Rajeshwari.
Thank you so much, Wordmaster Toastmaster Amrita. It was wonderful and a great start. And maybe keep up the sessions elated throughout this year. And we have a quick word of encouragement from our own Area 24. He is the backbone for our XCOM team as well, and he's personally working on our club growth as well. Let me introduce you all to our area director, Toastmaster Prashant. So for quick words of encouragement to all of us. So over to you.
Good evening, Kanoo Toastmasters. I am indeed very much elated to be here today. It's my first meeting in a club as an area director, and to give a speech, it was a quick preparation which I had. And kudos to your president, who is on her heels right from the beginning, and she was very specific that I be here today. Okay, so that's something which, as a leader, convincing and pursuing is very important. So your president is already on it, and I would like to thank Toastmaster Rajeshwari for bringing me here today and giving me an opportunity to talk with all you Toastmasters. Basically, my name is Prashant. I've been primarily with Dreams Toastmasters Club in the same Area 24, and I've been part of Toastmasters from 2011. And then I had left in 2014 and then came back in 2019. So I would say 3 years as a Toastmaster. And I've dealt in different roles like President of Dreams and currently as the Area Director of Area 24. And I am indeed happy that, it's a very humble opportunity you get to serve the members on an area level. And that's something which is really driving me here. So in the past so many years in Toastmasters, as I said, what keeps me driving is that simple thing that you can serve members. Because Toastmasters gives you that unique opportunity wherein you could there is a lot of things outside which happens, there's a lot of pomp, splendor. But if you go into the very basic level, this program actually helps you to motivate someone, to help someone who's struggling. There might be a person who's struggling, who doesn't have confidence. So if you as a person has that capability within you, why not help and get someone elevated? So I think Toastmasters gives us that opportunity here, wherein we could sincerely and genuinely help people to grow as public speakers, as leaders, and whatnot. So we all know that Toastmasters is basically a voluntary organization, and there is no material gains we gain from this organization. So what is it that 350,000 plus members get from this? It's a very simple thought. Why do they all stay back? Because without a material gain, why do they all stay back? The simple reason, what according to me, is because they get value out of this program. So we as members, when we get to a meeting, today we saw like how the club was ready to serve the members. So when we go for a meeting, we expect value. So we also need to give that value back. What we learn, we have to give it back. This is what I personally felt. And that's why we created the tagline for Area 24 is create value, create leaders. This is the tagline for Area 24 for this year. And I'm happy that your ex-president, IPP Toastmaster Poonam, is also part of our team. She is the assistant area director for club growth this year, and she has also joined the team. So we as a team has a lot of, and we have district director Adarsh, DTM Adarsh on the top. So the team is like, it's all, they want to serve. The team is all there to, we had the district XCOM happening last year. So the main motive behind all the programs is to serve the members. But to serve the members, we need the support of the members also. So what is this support? That is taking up roles regularly in meeting. That is very important thing. Doing roles, doing speeches, taking XCOM roles, taking leadership roles. So it's all open up here. It's only that we need to jump in and take it. It's only then, we could progress. So if we stay back, then we miss the boat. So I feel it's important that we take that responsibility of, taking that opportunity, whatever is available for us. I was just going through some history of Kanoo, and something really struck me this date, Jan 19, 2004. If any of you know, it's been 18 years since this club, which you all are here today, has been formed. And 18 years is not a simple joke, I would say. 412 meetings. So it's a lot of effort. A lot of effort has gone in actually in getting this till this stage. So I would say that at any point of time, as members or leaders, it's our responsibility that we keep this legacy going forward. That's the only message I wanted to tell you. That is, it's not easy to run a club for 18 years. It goes through lots of difficulties, turns, twists and all, but it's a serious thing. It's a serious opportunity. So what I really wanted to say was, don't leave that. And I'm very happy that Toastmaster Rajeshwari has already taken that strings and she is driving it forward. We are always there to support. So please come back to us if you have anything or any help is needed. Your XCOM is always there. So strive hard. Just two important things what I felt is, which I always share when I go for any of these kind of things is, one is in a club, what happens is that you have a lot of members around. So keep the bond. When I say keep the bond is that, that bond of the team. So it's very important that, we are a small group of maybe 10 to 20 people. So it's very important that we keep the bond. So it is that what really drives us forward. It's a small team. It's a positive team. So let's try to keep the bond going forward. For example, Amrita Bijukumar is the president from Mahe. So she is here from a different club to support you. So go to their club, attend cross meetings. So this is where, you get a lot of new opportunities, new learning when you go to a different club. So try to utilize all these opportunities, what is there in front of you. And Area 24, we have 4 clubs, SSY, Toastmasters, Dreams, Toastmasters, Mahe Toastmasters, and Kanoo. So utilize the opportunity. Importantly, another important point is strive to listen. Maybe out of this 15 members, there would be a few who is kind of a bit shy to come forward and talk. Identify them, help them. They are the value. They have joined here for a reason. So let's try to identify them, listen to them and see, what they need. So as leaders, it's our responsibility that we strive to listen. No one should be left out. So it's very important that we listen to those guys. And my most, as I always keep saying, focus on value. Focus on value. Whatever you give, when you focus on value, you give 2 hours of good meeting, everyone would join on time. If a meeting starts at 7:30, at 7:15, you would have members on board. So always focus on value. Let's work together. We have a lot of challenges this year, but that is what makes us driving forward for this year also. So I wish all the best to the XCOM team coming forward for this year, and let's have a great season. Thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster Rajesh.
Thank you, Area Director, for your wonderful and encouraging words. Thank you so much. Moving on, July bonds are very optimistic. They focus on the bright side of life. They are highly versatile and humorous. Not sure how many of the outgoing XCOM members are July born, yet they are all optimistic, they are all versatile, they are dedicated and passionate about Toastmasters. It's time for them to gracefully hand over their club officer's responsibility with great honor and reverence to the new club officers, and take that pledge for themselves to offer guidance and support to the incoming club officers. Indeed, an emotional moment, right? Requesting the incoming club officers to take this moment as an opportunity for self-growth and club growth with highest honor and responsibility. Accept the role with gratitude and pledge themselves to serve the club and its members. To begin with, Sergeant at Arms Toastmaster Hari. I request all the XCOM members to switch on the videos, and all the guests, please open up. It fills us, gives us energy. Toastmaster Hari, to start off with.
Good evening, everyone. It's been a long time. We haven't seen each other. And first of all, I'm very elated to be here in the Toastmasters. This is my second term. With one of my friends' reference, I joined this Toastmasters. I was literally, searching for some type of club or some type of medium where I can develop my communication skills, all this type of stuff. So suddenly one of my friend, he came up with this Toastmasters reference, and I joined here. And yeah, it's been my first year, and it was very, very good. The speeches and the feedbacks we get from our mentors and also from our evaluators, this really, this really matters a lot. These are like very professional type of feedbacks we get it. And second thing is, no one in their life, spend some time for others to get it developed. Some of the people in this team pulling out some time and spending for us to develop my skill. So that is a unique concept what I like in the Toastmasters. And yeah, so the last year was very, very good. And finally, I'm giving my transferring my Sergeant at Arms post to Kushal, and I'm successfully entering into VP membership, and I'm very, very happy for that.
Toastmaster Hari Krishna, there is a script given on your personal chat.
I'll give. Yeah. Yeah. So I, Toastmasters Hari, the outgoing Sergeant at Arms, offers this club gavel to you, Mr. Toastmasters Kushal, as a symbol of the dignity, honor, and responsibility of the role of Sergeant at Arms. Thank you very much, TM Kushal, for stepping forward to take up this prestigious Sergeant at Arms role in spite of first year. I wish a very good luck to you. Thank you.
Right. Thank you, Hari. Toastmasters Hari. I'm so sorry because this is my first time, and I may miss out, certain words and certain, vocabulary on this. I would like to introduce myself as Toastmaster Kushal to accept this prestigious club gavel from you as a symbol of dignity, honor, and responsibility of the role of SAA, that is Sergeant at Arms, right? And thank you to Kanoo members for bestowing this honor to me. And I hand over.
Thank you, and over to you.
Thank you, and over to you guys.
Manjunath, you are on mute.
Yes, good evening all Toastmaster and my dear guest. I, Toastmaster Manjunath, the outgoing Vice President Education, offer this club gavel to Toastmaster Pragnesh Dami as a symbol of dignity, honor, and responsibility of the role of Vice President Education. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Pragnesh Dami, for stepping forward to take up this prestigious Vice President Education role. Best wishes Toastmaster Pragnesh Dami, and I would like to thank Kanoo Toastmaster and all the EXCOM members for giving me an opportunity to serve as Vice President Education at Kanoo Toastmaster.
Pragnesh.
Yes, good evening to Toastmasters again. I, Toastmaster Pragnesh Dami, accept this prestigious club gavel from you as a symbol of dignity, honor, and responsibility for the role of Vice President Education. Thank you, Kanoo members, for bestowing this honor to me. Thank you. Over to Toastmaster of the day.
I, Toastmaster Rajeshwari, the outgoing secretary, offer this club gavel to you as a symbol of dignity, honor, and responsibility of the role of the secretary. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Manjunath, for stepping forward to take up the role of secretary.
Yeah, I, Toastmaster Manjunath, accept this prestigious club gavel from Toastmaster Rajeshwari as a symbol of dignity and honor and responsibility of the role of secretary at Kanoo Toastmaster Club. Thank you, Kanoo Toastmaster Club, for bestowing this honor to me.
Pragnesh, member.
I, Toastmaster Pragnesh Dami, the outgoing Vice President membership, offers this club gavel to you, Toastmaster Falgun Shah, as a symbol of dignity, honor, and responsibility for the role of Sergeant in Arms, or he's
VP member.
He's VP membership. Sorry, VP membership. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Falgun Shah, for stepping forward and taking up this role, prestigious Vice President membership role. Best wishes to Toastmaster Falgun Shah.
Toastmaster Anup.
I, Toastmaster Anup, accept this gavel on behalf of Toastmaster Falgun Shah from you as a symbol of honor, dignity, and responsibility of the role of Vice President membership. Thank you, Kanoo members, for bestowing this honor on me.
Natasha.
Yes. I, TM Natasha, the outgoing Vice President, Public Relations, offer this gavel, club gavel to you, TM Hari, as a symbol of dignity, honor, and responsibility for the role of VPPR. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Hari, for stepping forward to take this prestigious VPPR role. Best wishes to you, Toastmaster Hari, and we are expecting to see great things from you as always.
Thank you, Toastmaster Natasha. I, Toastmaster Hari, accept this prestigious club gavel from you as a symbol of dignity, honor, and responsibility of the role of BPPR. Thank you, Kanoo members, for bestowing this honor on me. Thank you.
Anup.
I, Toastmaster Anup, on behalf of Toastmaster Falgun Shah, the outgoing treasurer, offer this club gavel to you, Toastmaster Poonam, as a symbol of honor, dignity, and responsibility of the role of treasurer. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Poonam, for stepping forward to take up this prestigious treasurer role. Best wishes, Toastmaster Poonam.
Thank you, Toastmaster Anu. I, Toastmaster Poonam, accept this prestigious club gavel from you as a symbol of dignity, honor, and responsibility of the role of a treasurer. Thank you, Kanoo members, for bestowing this honor on me. And I also, Toastmaster Poonam, the outgoing president, offer this club gavel to you, Toastmaster Rajeshwari, as a symbol of the dignity, honor, and responsibility for the role of president. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Rajeshwari, for stepping forward to take up this prestigious president role. Best wishes to you, Toastmaster Rajeshwari.
Thank you. I, Toastmaster Rajeshwari, accept this club gavel from you, Toastmaster Poonam, as a symbol of dignity, honor, and responsibility of the role of the club president. Thank you so much, Kanoo Toastmasters members, for bestowing this honor on me. Round of applause. Thank you so much. There is another interesting fact of this month. Anti-boredom month. It is a time for us, this July days, yeah, it is a time to reflect back on the reasons for us being getting bored easily. So first point here is you have to identify what actually makes us feel bored. Okay, and then you can overcome it. If you ask Toastmaster, DTM Adarsh, he would surely say join Toastmasters. No doubt about it. We have our club officers induction, official induction. To conduct this session, we have, or I can say, we are all blessed to have a simple yet seasoned Toastmaster, easily approachable yet reserved sometimes, a Gedilia, past Area 24 Director, current Division L Director, and according to him, since the Dubai child, July means home, traveling to home country. Yeah. Put your hands together to welcome Toast DTM Adarsh Medigal.
Good evening, everyone. I hope I'm audible. If you can give me a thumbs up. Perfect. So firstly, I am also very elated to be here for this meeting. And it's the reason I'm elated to be here is because I really love how the preparation for this meeting started off. I got a message from Toastmaster Rajeshwari on 28th of June for this meeting, which shows the kind of planning that has gone into it. So I'm very happy to see that. And I'm also elated because I have the opportunity to officially install the incoming officers into their respective positions. So I've not really seen it in any other club where the outgoing officers give their sort of responsibility to the incoming officers. Unofficially, very well done though. I like the thought behind it because it builds the whole team atmosphere. So I'll be like those tuition teachers who will repeat the same thing but in a more formal way, which you've already learned in school, but let me repeat it in an official way. So I have a script for it which is there from Toastmasters International, and I will go through the entire thing, and as and when I go along to each officer, I'll ask them to repeat something when I come to their turn. So let me first, at this time, thank the outgoing officers for all the excellent service they have done for the last year. It's been challenging, no doubt, but I really appreciate the efforts you've put in, the hard work you've put in to make sure that Kanoo Toastmasters has their head held up high. So thank you to all the outgoing XCOM officers. Please help me with giving them an applause and thanking them for their efforts. So I'm here to install the new officers of Kanoo Toastmasters Club, and I'll briefly state their key responsibilities and to remind them of the challenges that lie ahead. So their collective challenge, and at this point, I'll request all the XCOM officers to just switch on their camera so we can go ahead with the whole thing. Their collective challenge is to make this club one of the best Toastmasters club in Toastmasters International. This will involve helping the members achieve their goals as well as leading the club to a President's Distinguished Club status this coming year. So in the script, it says, will the officers stand up? But I don't want to do that because we are on Zoom. We are very comfortable with what we are wearing above. I'm not sure how that is below. So I'll just ask you to raise your hand as I go along. So I'll start with the Sergeant at Arms and then I will end with the President. Collectively, each officer is obligated to attend monthly club executive committee meetings, attend the club officer training held twice a year, and prepare a successor for his or her respective office. So I'll now describe the challenges and key responsibilities for each officer, beginning with the Sergeant at Arms. And the Sergeant at Arms, Toastmaster Kushal, if you can sort of raise your hand. I'm not sure if you have the gavel with you right now, but it's okay. You can raise your hand. So, okay, perfect, perfect. So I'll read the responsibilities and then I'll ask you to say, take your oath. So, Toastmaster Kushal, as a Sergeant at Arms, you maintain a club equipment in working order, ensure that the adequate club supplies are available, set up the room or the virtual room before the meeting begins. Make all relevant educational and PR, make sure that they all are displayed in social media or in person when you're having the physical meetings. Attend to special equipment needs, greet guests, and help the president make sure the meeting begins on time. Toastmaster Kushal, will you perform these duties to the best of your ability?
Yes, I will.
Okay, perfect. Let's have a round of applause as we go along to everyone. Okay, wonderful. I'll now ask you to pass that gavel to the incoming treasurer. It's easy for you, so she's sitting right next to you. So you can pass the bottle to her. So Toastmaster Poonam, as the treasurer, you keep financial records and prepare the club budget, announce when it's time for members to pay their dues, explain the due structure to members, collect the dues, work with the secretary to ensure that the club submits dues promptly to Toastmasters International World Headquarters. Toastmaster Poonam, will you perform these duties to the best of your ability?
Yes, I will.
Okay, wonderful. Congratulations. Give her a round of applause as well. So the secretary, please, okay, because he's not with you, so secretary, please raise your hand. Okay, wonderful. Toastmaster Manjunath. As the secretary, you maintain an accurate membership roster and attendance. Submit the new club officer list to Toastmasters International by June 30th. I know you've already done that, which is good. Work with the treasurer to ensure that new member applications and dues get to Toastmasters International World Headquarters as soon as possible. Work with the treasurer to submit your club's renewal dues to Toastmasters International on time and provide the club with minutes of each meeting. Toastmaster Manjunath, will you perform these duties to the best of your ability?
Yes, I will do. Yes, I will do.
Wonderful. Perfect. Congratulations. Let's give a round of applause to our secretary as well. Let's now pass it to the Vice President Public Relations. Can raise your hand, please. Yes, Toastmaster Hari. Toastmaster Hari, as the VP of Public Relations, you attract visitors to the club through free publicity, use a variety of means to promote the club in the community or organization, enlist your fellow club members in PR activities, providing them with promotional materials and ideas for inviting guests, regularly recognize member achievements with methods such as announcements, newsletters, emails, and articles that you submit for the newsletter. Toastmaster Hari, will you perform these duties to the best of your ability?
Yes, I will.
Wonderful. Congratulations and wish you all the best.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
We will now move on to our Vice President of Membership. I believe he's not here, but is there anyone else who can take the oath on his behalf?
I requested Toastmaster Amrita itself because we don't have any other option. The other option is guest, so we can't use the guest. So
no worries. We'll have
Toastmaster Amrita has agreed. Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you, Toastmaster Amrita. So Toastmaster Amrita, on behalf of Toastmaster Falgun as the VP membership, you will lead the club's membership building efforts to achieve the membership goal of 8 new members. While the VP of PR motivates people to visit your club, you motivate the current members to invite guests, promptly give new member applications and dues to the secretary and treasurer, personally greet the guests and provide them with guest packets, including a membership application. Make sure each guest hears about the benefits of Toastmasters and gets a personal invitation to become a member and represent your club at the area council meetings. Toastmaster Amrita, on behalf of Toastmaster Falgun, will you perform these duties to the best of your ability?
Yes, I will.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Amrita, for taking that oath on behalf of the VP membership. We'll move ahead to the Vice President of Education, Toastmaster Pragnesh. Yes, Toastmaster Pragnesh, as Vice President Education, you gain commitments from members to set educational goals for themselves, assure that club members are aware of the schedule of meeting rules, plan meetings that will assist members in meeting their goals, work with club members to keep meetings fun and well run, work with your members to ensure that they submit their applications for educational awards promptly, provide for educational topics at club meetings such as those from the successful club series and better speaker series, represent your club at area council meetings, and as the second highest ranking officer, preside over the meeting when the president is absent. Toastmaster Pragnesh, will you perform these duties to the best of your ability?
Yes, I will.
Wonderful. Congratulations and best wishes to you. We'll move on finally to the president of the club. I don't know if you are holding a gavel or something in your hand. Okay, you also have the bottle. Okay, great. So, Toastmaster Rajeshwari, as the president of Kanoo Toastmasters Club, you are the chief executive officer. Thus, you preside at all club meetings and meetings of the club executive committee. It is your challenge to see that this club adds new members and meets the needs of its current members to achieve their communication and leadership goals. Establish a club climate that is supportive, stimulating, and rewarding to its members. Realize that among the resources available to you are your fellow club members, club officer team, club officers handbook, area director, division director, the district 105 website, and all the other district officers. Toastmaster Rajeshwari, you hold the gavel as a symbol of power and authority that your club has given you during your term of office. I'm confident that you will use it wisely and with restraint. Toastmaster Rajeshwari, as a member of Kanoo Toastmasters Club, as well as its leader, will you work with your executive team and club members to make Kanoo Toastmasters a President's Distinguished Club this year?
Yes, I will.
Wonderful. Thank you very much and best wishes to you, Toastmaster Rajeshwari. So we'll have the members as well give their oath. So the Kanoo Toastmasters Club members, all of you are also part of that group, so you can all pitch in here. Your officer team has just pledged to serve this club to the best of its ability, to be the best Toastmasters Club possible, and to meet the needs of all its members. Your club will need active participation from each member. DOS members pledge to work together with your officer team to make this club one of the finest Toastmasters Club it can possibly be. You can unmute and say.
Yes, I will.
Yes,
Yes, we will.
Yes, I will.
Okay.
Yes, I will.
Perfect. Wonderful. So by the authority vested in me as your division director, it is my sincere pleasure to declare these Toastmasters officers installed to their respective office. So please help me congratulate once again the executive committee of Kanoo Toastmasters Club. Give yourself a round of applause. Wonderful, wonderful. Just before I hand it back to the president, it's wonderful to be here and to see the work that's already started for this year. And I'm saying it because one, as I said, I can see the planning that's going on for this meeting, the WhatsApp group, the emails. That's wonderful to see the full team effort, even when we started off the meeting. And also because it's a long weekend, it's the Eid holidays, but you all are here giving your time for this club and for its members, which is amazing to see. And I'm very happy with what Toastmaster Prashant also said, finding the value for each and every one of us. And I am always there to help you out in any way possible. Please feel free to reach out to me and I will be there to support you. Thank you very much. And I'll hand it over back to the President, Toastmaster Rajeshwari.
Thank you. Thank you so much, DTM Adarsh, for conducting this session and motivating each one of us to do our best for the personal growth as well as the club growth. Thank you so much. Moving on to this July month, let's see what are the new innovations done in this particular month. One of the most important innovation is regarding the space. July 10th, 1962, the Telstar successfully launched its first communication satellite. It relayed pictures, telegraphic images, and telephone calls successfully. This is the greatest turn in the world of communications, due to which here right now we are able to enjoy this meeting from all parts of the world at the comfort of our own home. It's exciting, right? July. As I mentioned that July bonds are optimistic and versatile. There is a proof for this. When asked her what is her specialty of this July, she proudly said that she was born in this month. And her best memory of these days are she had a very beautiful and surprising birthday party organized by her mom with all her schoolmates, and it was indeed a great surprise for her. Let me welcome to our next session to conduct the session. Basically, the next session is actually very exciting and interesting, especially for all the guests here. To conduct the session, we have a vivid traveler, a nature admirer, ever smiling as a sergeant on store, and she's highly tech savvy, are highly creative, highly innovative, putting her heart and soul out to make the meetings hybrid. She's none other than our Area 24 Club Growth Director, our immediate past president and current treasurer of Kanoo Toastmasters Club. Put your hands together to welcome Toastmaster Poonam.
Wow, that was a heavy introduction, Rajeshwari. Thank you so much. All right, so I'm going to try and make the table topics one of the most fun sessions, a fun one, and not literally heavy. So just for the benefit of newcomers and the guests, table topics is one session where you get an opportunity as a member or a guest to do some impromptu speaking and test your abilities as a speaker, because we give you a quick topic to talk on for maximum 2 to 3 minutes. So timer, Manjunath, can you please help me understand the guests and the members, how the timing will go? It will be 2 minutes green light, 2.5 minutes. So sorry, 1 to 2 minutes. Sorry, thank you, Toastmaster Adarsh. It will be 1 minute green light, 1.5 minutes yellow light, and 2 minutes will be the last. You will also get 30 seconds grace. And based on the topic, whichever you'd like to speak, I will be sharing the topic with you. And now it's either I'm going to pick up people who are going to speak, or I'm going to ask for volunteers. So how would you like me to go about it? Is there anybody who'd like to volunteer?
What is the topic?
Okay.
I'd like to hear the topic.
Okay, so thank you so much, Nitika. I'm going to give you a very, very fun one. So if happiness was the national currency, what kind of work would make you rich? If happiness was a national currency, what kind of work would make you rich? Guest Nitika, over to you.
Can I get a minute to think and formulate my...
You have a few seconds to think, yeah. And when you're basically the moment you start speaking, timer will start.
Okay. All right. For me, happiness comes from working with children. So if happiness was the currency, then I would be most happy taking care of special needs children, and interacting with them and making them feel as normal as they can feel as a human being. And it's just for kids. When I play with kids and when I interact with them, they make me very happy. And yeah, thank you so much for the opportunity. It's my first time, so just give
That's
me.
absolutely great. Thank you so much
Yeah.
for being a sport.
Thank you.
Okay, let me also take maybe a Toastmaster so that guests can also understand how they can go about it. Let's take Toastmaster Hari.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what is the one thing you'd like the most to change about yourself, and that would also change the world? One thing that you'd like to change about yourself, and that could also change the world. Toastmaster Hari, over to you.
Yeah. So, hello everyone. From long time, I have basically I'm from Hyderabad, and I shifted to Dubai in 2018. And while coming here, before coming here, I always used to have one thing in my mind. So, earn a lot of money and try to help the people. Okay, so to the extent possible. But after coming to Dubai, like because of this busy life and all, and so one by one the obligation comes, and different things, you will come into the rat race and you don't know what is your objective of coming here. So while coming here, that one of my objective was to put some money like beside and help the poor people. I mean, to different mental disabilities, or maybe childcare, or maybe some elderly people, all these type of people. But what happened after coming here, because of this busy life and all, I got busy, and I was literally not focused on this. So one thing I want to change in my life is that take this as an obligation, not as a choice, not as an option. Take this as a duty, obligation, and you must do this, and put some money aside and go every year, once in a year, to India, spend some time with these people, donate them, and try to give some positive things to them, some contribution to them. So in this way, I want to help them. I mean, I want to change myself, and I hope if I do like this over the period of time, I can change this world also, and I can inspire a couple of people, and this world can become a better place to live. That is what my thing. Yeah.
Thank you so much. That was great. So now everybody has an example. Sure. Anybody else next? So Kushal will want to do it. I'm going to move the camera to him so that. Okay. So, which is worse, failing or never trying? Toastmaster Kushal, which is worse, failing or never trying? Over to you.
Right. Well, hello to everybody. Hi. Well, failing and or never trying. Right. Well, it's both. Both you cannot say it's worse. Okay. It's basically when you fail, you learn, and when you don't try, you become a failure. So on this case, I would like to say, if you're failing, you should never think you're failing on one side, and when you're never trying, you should say yourself, why am I not trying? Right? And so I would just say, in both the cases, it's not worse kind of a question, or it's not kind of a worse word you need to think in your mind. It's always you need to bring up yourself. Okay, you're failing, you failed, no worries. There is a second way, or you have to take out a way out to not to fail out. And then it comes for never trying. This is all depends on yourself. If you're not trying, you need to put up yourself. You need to hold your grip. You need to say, okay, I have to try it out. And that's what your never trying comes out to become. I have to try it out. Whether it's to try something new or try something old. or try, or you have been trying to do it, which you have never come across to never trying it. So once you get that grip in your life, you move ahead, your thinking moves ahead. And most importantly, it comes all over your thinking. So if you're thinking, okay, it's been a failure, no. Okay, it's gonna be a pass out for me. And if you're thinking, if it's never trying, okay, let's try it out. Let's do it. No worries. We have to do it. And somehow we have to do the thing. So yeah, that's the answer for the question.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Now, Toastmaster Raja, would you like to try?
Yes, madam. Please give me.
All right. So if God had to vest a power in you, just like how we all got vested today with some powers, if God had to vest one power in you, what would it be and why? Over to you. Toastmaster Raja, over to you.
So table topic master and fellow Toastmaster. The God has given me one power. What I have to do? First of all, I want to know what power that is. If that power is to change the world, if the power is to change the human mind, am I okay? If they change the world, so that power I can use to change all the people, to bring happiness in the world. So that kind of power actually is everybody like. So if I get it, I will definitely happy and elated to use that power. But always that that I don't want to misuse that. That is also most important. So when for example, in any club, any group, any family, if I get a small power also, I will try to make that happy at the moment, at that place. So that's what always I would like to do it. But first of all, I don't think any God will give me any power, but I don't think about it. But in case if it is there, it's great. That let's see. I hope for that if it's happen. So in my conclusions, I would like to say that if I get a power, I would like to make everyone happy, change the world, and make things good atmosphere. Back to table topic master.
Thank you so much. Well, Dhananjay, would you like to give it a shot?
Yes, Toastmaster. Yeah.
Great. So, are you more worried about doing the things right, or doing the right things? Are you more worried about doing the things right or doing the right things? Dhananjay, over to you.
Table topic master and friends. That was back in 2007. My advanced level lecturer was teaching about, he just started this lecture on management. And he was telling two things. One is effectiveness, and the other thing is efficiency. I was wondering what is effectiveness and what is efficiency. Now, he was telling me efficiency is doing the things right, where you get a lot of results from a small input. And I was asking what is effectiveness, and he was telling doing the right things. Now, I was asking him, what is the best thing to do? Should I be effective or should I be efficient? And he told me, once you complete your advanced level and once you go to college, when you study and when you face the life, you will realize. And after some time in life, I realized that small improvements, it says Kaizen, one improvement at a time will make a change. So I started believing in effectiveness, which is making doing right things. I think that will change the world ultimately. So that's why I joined Toastmasters also to do right things. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you so much. With this, our session comes to an end. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know they were a little serious topic, but yeah, I just could come up with these. So
You
I'm
have
gonna
another
now-
topic by any chance I could try again? Because I felt, yeah, I didn't feel like I gave my
Do
best
we have
shot.
time?
Oh, that's
Timer?
fine. Yeah. No, I mean, if you have an
Just
extra
check
topic.
if we have time.
Yeah.
And President, can we give it a shot? Sure. Okay. All right. I'm going to give you the same topic which I gave to Toastmaster Raja. If God has to vest a power in you, what power would it be and why? If God had to vest a power in you, what would the power be and why? Over to you.
Thank you. Just give me a second to collect my thoughts. Yeah. If God could give me a power, I would like for it to be about a solution that would solve world hunger and world poverty. Obviously, it's a miraculous situation, and it's not going to happen. But that is the main issues in our time right now. Yeah, sorry. No, this topic was just, it's just too concise for me to think about. But thank you for this opportunity.
No worries at all. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Nitika. It is really sporting of you to give it a second shot as well. Please give her a round of applause for her sporting nature. And I'm going to now end this session and transfer the stage back to our very own Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Rajeshwari. Over to you.
Thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster Poonam. Now we'll have the timers report from our own
I'll give the
Secretary,
overall,
Toastmasters Manjunath.
Yeah, thank you, TMOD Rajeshwari. The overall timers report for the meeting so far. So TMOD.
No, specifically for table topic speakers and whether they are qualified or not, okay, so that Poonam can launch the poll.
Okay. Coming to Toastmaster guest Nitika, she took 61 seconds, qualified, and Toastmaster Hari 1 minute 55 seconds, qualified. Toastmaster Kushal 2 minutes 10 seconds, qualified. Toastmaster Raja 1 minute 45 seconds, qualified, and Toastmaster Dhananjay 1 minute 49 seconds, qualified. Over to you, TMOD.
Meanwhile, once the polls are ready, you'll be getting an opportunity to vote. So even the guests can vote. So you can choose your own best speaker, table topic speaker for tonight. And before moving ahead, I had a message from Toastmaster Manjunath that his speciality of this month is he's celebrating his better half's birthday in this month. And July is basically what I can say. He's experiencing the highest rainfall of 10 mm per day, according to him. Yeah. Now, dwelling into our theme, there's something innovative here has happened. The sunglasses The sunglasses, it's very important during the summer to protect our eyes. The sunglasses were invented in China on July 1st. Yeah. Just Mr. Puna, once the poll is ready, you can launch. So accordingly, we can have that. Next, moving on, we have our grammarian report. One second.
Yeah, the poll is ready.
Okay. So guys, the polls are being launched. Yeah.
We have
Oh, sorry. Yeah, while the results have been being finalized, we have our grammarian report. So a quick introduction for Toastmaster Kushal. He is currently working as a freelancer in a garments industry with over 10 years experience in the same. He's a passionate worker and here in joined Toastmasters to improve his leadership and communication skills. So to have our overall grammarian report, we have Toastmaster Kushal. Over to you.
Hi, and hi to everyone again. I get elated when I see food. So it's like when I see food, and I get elated very much. And what I found, like there are good phrases which has been used, throughout the meeting, where you get motivated and you have your mindset moving up, and which is bestowing this honor. Right, so the honor what you get, and the best of the abilities what you have. Then the gripping, when you hold a grip on something, you have to keep the hold on moving, and the improvement of the time, which has been one improvement at a time. So it's like step by step. So once the improvement is there, you'll get to know yourself, then the other step comes up. And then which comes where a thing needs to be, improve or need to be checked out. It's like it's pass out could be a passing phrase, a passing phase, which means you're passing out on a phase of a certain way. So thank you for this and opportunity, and over to you guys. Right.
Round of applause. Round of applause. He's a first timer on board. Thank you so much for all your efforts. Indeed, an amazing job done, Toastmaster Kushal. Round of applause. I was truly elated when I came up with the answer that yes, I will take up this wordmaster's role. She is none other than Toastmaster Amrita, as you all know. Now, with that high elated mood, let me welcome you for the wordmaster's report.
Thank you, Toastmaster Rajeshwari. The word of the day was elated, meaning very happy or proud. The word was used by Toastmaster Rajeshwari 3 times, Toastmaster Nitika 1 time, Dhananjay 1 time, Toastmaster Prashant 1 time, Toastmaster Hari 1 time, Toastmaster Adarsh 3 times, and Toastmaster Kushal 1 time.
The total count?
Okay. Okay. So 3, 4, 5. 7 used the word elated throughout the meeting.
Thank you. Thank you so much. The success of the wordmaster will be based on the number of times it has been used, basically. So good job done there. Thank you so much for keeping that elated atmosphere in our meetings at Kanoo Toastmasters Club. Any cricket fans here on board? Yes. So you must be knowing then for sure which month they were born. If you have that information, can you please share? They are basically batsmen, I guess. Yeah. Who is the best batsman? Yeah, perfectly. Round of applause. Okay, very good.
July
Next.
7th, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ganguly.
Yay! Superb. Centuries. One old guy, I mean, previous senior cricketer, I mean, sorry.
Sunil Gavaskar also.
Yes. Very good, very good. See, true cricket fans, yeah? Amazing, amazing. So the three cricket fans were born in July. MS Dhoni, they're all great achievers here. Saurav Ganguly, and then you have Sunil Gavaskar, who was a legendary, basically. And two more famous personalities were born in this month. That's I think my daughter must be knowing. She reads lots of books, but let me tell you all directly. Alexander the Great, who changed the shape of the world, was born on July 20th. So he's also called as the action hero. Next, we have our own action hero ready, switching on his camera to give his evaluation. Yeah, the coolest person, down to earth person, never dictates, it fulfills all his roles as a coach. And he's a founder member of Carpe Diem Toastmasters Club. He's the past Division K director. And he makes any speed scripting as easy as rolling chapatis. Yeah. When asked about opening body and the closing of a script, he just throws the ball in your court and said that make chapati first, then let's think of shaping it. His none other than DTM Toastmaster Shashidhar Bhairapu. Over to you.
First and foremost, I'm elated that Toastmaster Rajeshwari still remember her icebreaker mentoring process. I'm elated that I was looking at Toastmaster Amrita, Toastmaster Adarsh, Toastmaster Rajeshwari. I'm trying to collect where I have seen Toastmaster Poonam, but it's like very familiar faces, so I'm elated for that. And I'm elated that Kanoo Toastmasters have a courage to conduct their meeting during Eid holidays with full of Josh. And I'm elated the members who has taken or who has worn the multiple caps or multiple hats or whatever you call it. So I see that energy passing all of you. And probably this is the first time I'm seeing, as DTM Adarsh mentioned, passing on the baton from the old to the new counterpart. It's like kind of a mini handover thing. At least, okay, I have said to you and you accepted it. So now it's you have to go. And first of all, congratulations, new team, that you have a leader, the leader who knows the way, goes the way and shows the way. And best wishes, Toastmaster Rajeshwari and the team. And Toastmaster Nikita, I appreciate you coming back and asking for another chance to speak, which you have not done. And yet there were some hiccups. So here is a tip for you and all other speakers who wanted to speak impromptu. First and foremost, whenever you listen any topic, do not start immediately. Take at least 5 to 10 seconds time to start, and pay attention when the topic is read at least for the second time. So you will find one word which is key to the statement. So focus on that so that it will come to you. A simple technique is, when you listen a topic, you remember first thing, hold on. You remember second thing, hold on. You remember third thing. Start from the third, connect second and first. So your 2 minutes is well spent. And for impromptu speaker, and any speakers for that matter who are coming and speaking, whether it's a 30 seconds or 3 minutes or 10 minutes or even the education session of 40 minutes, you are the authority when you are speaking. Never ever speak in such a manner that I don't know, I'm doubtful, actually I was put in force, like, no, don't make such statement. Even if it is false, say it in a profound voice. So that's the authority you need to hold as a speaker, especially from the stage. Rasmaster Hari Krishnan, welcome to Dubai. When you were saying, I remember one of the Telugu song, Anukunna Dakkati, Ainadi Vakkati. So jokes apart, yes, have a dedication if you want to service. So otherwise your priorities keeps coming. It will never stop coming in your way. So did I cover everyone? Okay, I'm not going just, okay, you did this, but in overall, it's a very good meeting that you have conducted. You have a courage to conduct on a long weekend. That's the first and foremost thing, appreciated. And if I have to bring the rules Ranganatham in me, a couple of things. I see in the agenda a couple of places where it's mentioned Toastmaster Rajeshwari and Toastmaster Rajeshwari Matam. So make some consistency. Like if you want to use a full name, use a full name for every role player in the agenda, or just use either the first name or the last name, whatever it is you wanted to use it, make some consistency. So as with the timings, some I see with decimals, some I see with the whole number. So those are the simple thing, because some of the first impression that comes in a way. And Toastmaster Poonam and Toastmaster Kushal, I really appreciate that you people are squeezing in front of the camera. So if you are on a laptop or a mobile, better you keep it a little more distant so that you both will sit comfortably and visible on the screen. Yeah. Or you let one person be visible and other person will come in whenever the role is there, instead of like squeezing in. So just make a little space so that have a good rapport. And having served as a district leader, so let me bring this to your notice. Gavel is symbol of your powers. Gavel is symbol of your service. Please do not use any other object as a gavel. If you don't have any gavel with you, just close your fist and put it close to your heart and feel that as. So if you personify, if you just give that some object as a gavel, within seconds or minutes, the purpose of that gavel, the object will be differ. So hold some respect towards the gavel because it's a symbol of power which is given to you. And one thing I noticed during your previous role to the current officer, you are glad to accept or something, because for my years, it is something like club officers are elected, even though you are forced, but at least use the words elected as that one. So one thing just to fine tune further, bring as some rhythm, because you know the agenda, you have set for an agenda. So go for the agenda, who comes first, who comes the next, you're wearing multiple hats, and bring that thread, because I see a little bit of loose flowers here and there. Just put that string tight so that the garland looks more beautiful. And one thing, time. You have given an opportunity every member who attended to come to the table topics, but the time allocation is not sufficient to allow every member to attend the table topics. So please follow the time which you have put in agenda. If you already know that it is beyond, stop it. And if you really wanted to facilitate them, do it a post session something, but be strict on the timing part. And for that matter, we generally get in a tendency if area director or division director or any other district officer suddenly appears in our meeting, we tend to give a chance for them to speak. Timer and president or the Toastmaster of the day, please be aware that if any such allocations are given, keep it a point that they will speak only for 30 minutes. Because we are all the Toastmasters, we love talking. And especially in the Zoom, when we connected on the mobiles, we don't know where the timer window is. So we keep going on. So overall, I feel today's meeting is not the size of the dog, it's the size of the fight. Very well put in and good energy, and bring a little bit of rhythm to make it more vibrant. Once again, congratulations, Toastmaster Rajeshwari and team. Wish you all the very best. Over to you, Toastmaster Rajeshwari.
Thank you, General Evaluator. When I asked him about what is his take on this month, July, he proudly said it is the month in which he has taken up various leadership roles since, any guesses? Any guesses how many years? I'm not asking his age, huh?
Okay, let me say it in style. Leadership, leadership, leadership. I don't like, I avoid. But leadership likes me. I can't avoid. I have been serving as club officer, area director, division director, somewhere or other for last 7 years. Ever since I became Toastmaster in March 2015. So every July is somewhere or other, I'm a club officer taking the oath. So that's something special in the month of July for me.
Is the secret not to dictate? What is the secret?
Secret for what?
Secret of leadership successfully taking up for the past 7 years for all of you to know.
I said no. Leadership likes me. I can't avoid.
Answer hidden within the statement. Thank you so much, General Evaluator. You proved you carried that weightage of leadership for 7 years. You proved it by your wonderful words, and we will see that we will inculcate all these mentioned improvements in our meetings in collaboration with our immediate past president, Toastmaster Poonam here. And thank you once again. And making this our first meeting successful. And we have the results. Any guesses? He's none other than our Gavilier. As he mentioned, he was a Toastmaster previously, and he's now looking forward to join our Toastmasters. So we have our best table topic speaker, Toastmaster Dhananjay. So hope you see you all joining our club and start off your journey in the form of great elevation here. Now, there is a slight request from our area division director, DTM Adarsh. So over to you, DTM Adarsh.
Thank you, President. I'm very sorry. I won't take much time. Before I start, I think the highlight of the evening was DTM Shashidar's dialogue. As a KGF fan, that was very nice. Thank you. So I'll take 30 seconds, not 30 minutes to 1 minute. We have our club officers training on the 17th of July, Sunday, from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. And Kanoo Toastmasters Club and all its officers, I would request you all to attend. It's going to be in person this time. It's at Apple's International School in Gizes, and we'll be sharing more details about it very soon on WhatsApp. So request all the officers who are present, at least in Dubai, to make it a part to attend that training. And the second announcement I just want to make is, you would have seen from the division side, we started a new initiative this year called the Explorer Cup, where we have some sort of a game where the clubs of Division L can come together and request for role players and from other clubs in Division L, and members taking up roles will be given points, and the clubs also will be given points, so that we build a collaboration between all the clubs in the division. So all the VPEs have been added to a WhatsApp group, and we also have a group for the members. If at any point of time you require help for your club meetings, please do post about your meetings on that group so you can take help from the other clubs in the division. And if you want to help others as well, where others will be posting their meeting details, please share it in your club so that your members can help the other clubs as well. So those are the two things from my side, and thank you very much, and I'll hand it over back to the president.
Thank you, DTM Adarsh. Now we are going to come to the closing of our session. Hope you all enjoyed it, and wishing you all a happy month of July here. And with this quick announcement here, our next meeting will be on the 4th Sunday of July, that is 24th July 2022, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. sharp. It will be a joint meeting with our own area. It belongs to our own area 24, that is the Dreams Toastmasters Club. And a quick feedback from the guests. You can have 2 to 3 guests to have a feedback. First, we'll go with our guest, Dhananjay, the winner of Table Topic session.
Thank you, Toastmaster Rajeshwari, and let me congratulate all the EXCO members who got elected for the next Toastmaster year. I loved the meeting, and it was never like I was visiting a club. It was like I'm visiting my home club, so I felt that energy and enthusiasm. So would love to visit the club again. Thank you.
Thank you. Now, hope to see you soon back as a member. And a quick 2 sentences from Toastmaster Amrita.
Sure. Thank you. Firstly, thank you, Toastmaster Rajeshwari, for giving me an opportunity to be a part of meeting of Kanoo Toastmaster Club. It was such an energetic and lovely meeting. As Toastmaster Hari was asking me about how have you enjoyed the meetings, as I said to him, it was very lovely. It was very energetic. As you have, the main point was you have like made like everyone be a part of the meeting, like you haven't like left anyone, even the guests, you have like made them even take even the small table topics and all those things. So it was very nice. Happy to be a part of the meeting. Looking forward to it. Thank you, Toastmaster.
Thank you, Toastmaster Amrita. A quick feedback, Nitika.
Yeah, I was elated for my first Toastmaster meeting. It was energetic. It was nice. I'm thankful for the opportunity I got to speak at the table topic session. It was nice connecting with everyone, all new faces. And thank you, Mom, for making me join this opportunity.
Thank you, dear. So a quick 2 words from Pragnesh and Manjunath, because they hardly speak. I'm just giving an opportunity for them to speak up, and Hari as well. Kushal, just quick 1 sentence.
It was great. I enjoyed it. Very nice. We had a good transfer of our XCOM roles. This was very new to me as well. And well, nice. Very happy to attend as always.
Thank you. Toastmaster Manjunath, quick.
Yeah, it was indeed a elated meeting for me, and then this is third XCOM role I'll be taking. I once again thank you, Anu, and then all XCOM members. And then personally thank Toastmaster Rajeshwari, who introduced me to Toastmaster, and then Toastmaster Adarsh, who was the first. I think TMOD of first meeting. Yeah, it was indeed a great learning experience as a Toastmaster, and then I'm thoroughly enjoying it. And that too, sitting at home and then participating in meetings at Dubai. It's indeed a special moment for me. Thank you.
Thank you. Quick sentence by Toastmaster Kushal, Toastmaster Hari.
Thank you for this giving this opportunity. It's been a privilege to be a part of this meeting, and I would looking forward towards it, and for more meetings. Thank you.
Yeah, much needed, power boosted Kickstarter for 2022 and 2023 term. That's what I can say.
Thank you, everyone. I personally thank everyone from the moment of getting the roles and getting the role players here. I personally thank our general level. He just now left, and our guest Dhananjay. He too, he was so sportive, and he was getting back. He is responding to me back, and he was very really excited to attend our meeting. That filled in our energy. And the first and foremost was our division L director. He kept up his word, and he gave that positive thing that he will be there. That was the greatest energy for me to go ahead with our 10th July. And thank you everyone, Poonam, for this amazing creative posters and made by in collaboration with Toastmaster Hari here, and Toastmaster Pragnesh. Though you are on vacation, you showed your dedication by joining in and filling up that given energy. As power vested in me, I declare the 412th meeting closed. Thank you. Now the room is open for networking.
Rajeshwari, you forgot one important celebrity who's born in July.
Who is that?
Me, Toastmaster Poonam.
No, when I was introducing table topics, I told no, July bonds are optimistic. So I related that way.
All the cricketers' name. You didn't tell my name. I'm not a cricketer, but I'm a celebrity. Yeah,
You are much higher than celebrity. That's why.
Better than never. Please.
Yeah, I got it clubbed with table topics introduction. July bonds. They were So to make things short and sweet. I hope I didn't.
Don't compare with celebrities, Poonam. You are better than them.
Oh, thank you.
Before we leave, can we just take a picture and then maybe we forgot to do
Everybody come in the camera.
Just a
Switch
second.
on your cameras. Amrita, Manjunath. First of all, gratitude to the internet service.
Manjunath, you click. Manjunath, did you click?
Finally, who has taken finally the picture?
I don't know. Manjunath, you click?
No.
I'll take a print screen from my laptop.
Once again, one more shot.
Okay. Taken.
All of you put the celebration icon at the chat, they have that reactions button. No? You can do that also.
Thank you.
Great. Thank you, everyone. Take care. Enjoy your holidays. Take care. Bye.
Good night, everyone.
If God gave me that power, I want all the role players to be filled up once it has been rolled out. Bye, guys.
Wonderful.
Good night.
Thank you. Take care. Bye.
Bye.